Okay, so welcome back to another live stream. Today we are streaming Conquista Rail again because someday we're going to finish the 3.2. I'm sure of it. Fortunately, not today because um, I we only have like 20 more minutes. I mean, I have been distracted on another game, I should be honest. Um, we still need to do this one and we need to claim this one. Um, So I just do not have the part of or Baidu, but probably will go for Clara. Probably. I mean, all of the other ones is already. Yeah, so Yanqing is already E2, Clara is E3. These two guys aren't even that useful nowadays. Ron is E1, Walt is E1. Okay, I think I have made up my mind. This guy. Huh, huh. Oh, I have forgotten that I got. No, 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 no. Why is chemically one? I do not remember. Huh? I do not remember when is that I got the one. Yeah, I was sure that where I had lost the I lost the 50-50, but that was in the tertiary account, and I got Himiko there. I do not remember when is that I got this other one. Oh, probably it was on one of those times that I was on the standard banner. Probably. Um, I'm just going to do a 20 pooling here just to use some resources. Okay, fair enough. Huh, interesting. Now she's C6, and I mean, it's not that it's so important now, but. Hmm, fair enough, fair enough. Okay. It, oh, I have enough for like an icon. Almost two icons. Okay, I might go and farm a little bit more for Himiko because it looks like I'm going to like build her. Ah, it's not that much. This is an incremental. %? Okay. Hmm. Oh well. I mean, my other bet about who may come back would be like Yanqing, but I mean he's already E2, so okay. Just before I forget about this, let's capture it already. Okay, why not? Um, I'm going to wait on this one just because I haven't seen what happened on the special program, and they are making changes in here. Also, I'm supposedly going to be like eventually buying a couple of more things in here. If I do not forget, it's already the end of the week, right? And I was supposed to only go through all of these after I had seen uh, the story, and depending on the level of the story, I would actually like say, okay, yeah, the story was good. Okay, I'm going to go for the passes. But I mean, yeah, uh, that's taking longer than expected. Okay, probably I should just continue here. And before I forget, let's.
The Express's path bridges the stars, as if it were a string of shimmering pearls.
Well then, why should I place my trust in you? Holy maiden from afar.
Huh.
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos' heir of death, Arkema ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to your will. I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the Chrysos Heir's journey.
And yet, you seem to not mind. This is quite surprising to me.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castoris.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Orynyx's rune?
Perhaps, but I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget. I really want to repay her for that trust. But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Orynyx's power?
Oops.
Dead monsters actually be...
If Lady Cypher is to be believed, this could be the handiwork of Lord Mighty. He's still fighting against the Black Tide, even in the Netherrealm.
Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept Black Tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price. Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Set in position.
Man.
I'm so everything burns to ashes!
Let the show begin!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Eternal.
Your confidence.
Fight to live!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Set to the sea, go flame!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, going back to this team.
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet an...
If Dan Heng was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
Wait a
If
minute.
Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
Huh, this is interesting. We didn't know that Hycelens had already passed away. This is not up to what I remember. So here's where I got stuck the last time, I think. Let's not do this time.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
No surprise there. Seek, and you will find.
Why isn't there a god yelling in the distance? Indeed, my downtrodden fellow, your sorrow and joy are but means for me to amuse myself. I will at least derive some comfort. If all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above.
It's... you people.
Oh, this place. It must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Right, because we have that huge moon in there, right, for no reason apparently.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
I'm completely considering on getting Topaz in all of the accounts.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating. But it seems I was right. And you... I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable. But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death. Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved. This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me. But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
Okay, I accept I was surprised. Should have expected it.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Enemy targets detected.
Relax.
How's this taste?
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Friends? Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters uplift. Another blood debt repaid. Seek, and you will find.
Do you remember Castares once spoke of the origins of the eulogistic butterflies? Some believe them to be the final obsession of the disease, others believe them to be humanity's messenger. They are always found in places where many have not recognized lost humanity. If you can say one last thing before leaving, what would it be? Okay, that's a lot. We are against the clock. And what's about that flying thing in there that we cannot catch? Chip Chip, how dare you attack the Queen's Knight? Are you an intruder here to attack our palace? If there are crises, where's champions return from battle, they'll make you pay for what you do them alone.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Let's see if this works.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
I thought they were those that are like tough enemies, I think. Formidable foe. I thought it was a formidable foe. Man, it's already time for me to go. I'm so sorry.
Wow. This place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault? Broken stairs, blocked paths. This place is gonna fall down soon. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
Okay, there are enemies now. And, I'm doing this another day. Okay, a lot of fans passing by for accompanying me throughout the live stream. We'll continue in another time. A lot of thanks for passing by, and see you next one. Bye.